Hello and welcome to another MiniWarGaming Battle Report. Today, the forces of Slaanesh will face off against the Lizards of the Stars. Let's dive into the game.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
Welcome, fellow Hedonites, to the battle list. The list of things I will be taking. The host, some would say, of Slaaneshi goodness. I'm running the Hedonite Godseekers. I really like the Godseekers. Their mechanic is my favorite. Yes, I'll probably run something else. If there's something else you'd like me to run, just leave a comment down below. Let me know what faction of the Hedonites you'd like me to run to kind of test some different things. But I'm running it a little differently today. We've got Shalaxi Hellbane, greater demon of Slaanesh. Then we have a Lord of Pain and a Lord of Hubris. That is, of course, Lord Nimbus to all of you. I did bring a mirror as well. 5 Painbringers, 5 Twin Souls, and a reinforced unit of Demonettes, as well as 5 Blissbarb Seekers, a reinforced unit of Blissbarb Archers, and 3 Fiends, bringing my total to 1,985 points. There you have it. Looking good, but no Glutos. So we'll see how it works.
Okay, so for my starborn Dracothian Tail list, we've got a Slan, because of course we do. We have a Starseer. We've got the Skull Veteran on Agrodon, not on Cold One anymore. That's going to be my general, so that I can bring some Agrodon guys in as battle line. And then we've got an Astrolith Bearer as well to keep everybody safe. We've got some regular Croxagores, not the Warforged ones. We've got 1 unit of Agrodon Lancers. We've got 1 unit of Saurus Guard. We've got a unit of Saurus Warriors. And we have, of course, the reason we're all here, the Dread Saurian. She's called Sheila. She enjoys long walks on the beach and the screams of terror of her foes. That's exactly 2,000 points of Seraphon.
Fantastic. Today we are playing in the presence of idols. Famed warriors march to war on both sides this day, acting as anchors in their respective battle lines. However, their martial pride drives them to square off against one another in an attempt to assert dominance. These clashes between champions could provide crucial in determining the outcome of this engagement. We are playing a battle plan number 5 from the first table of the Pitch Battle Season 2, 2022-2023. That's page 30. The defender sets up first. We put the objectives as shown on the map. And this mission has a special rule called Inspiring Icons. After deployment, but before determining who will take the first turn in the first battle round, each player must pick 3 different friendly units on the battlefield, starting with the attacker. The units in each player's pick are their idle units. You halve the number of models that flee due to a failed battle shock test, while their unit is wholly within 6 inches of any idle units in the army. Victory points are scored as follows: 1 point holding 1 objective, an extra 1 for holding 2 or more, 1 additional 1 for holding more than your opponent, 1 for each enemy idle unit that was destroyed by a friendly idle unit during this turn, and 2 if you completed your battle tactic. The player's grand strategy is 3 points at the end of the game, and glorious victory will go to the person who has gained more points in 5 battle rounds. Let's dive into the armies. And don't forget that we work with awesome companies to bring us mats and terrain and a variety of stuff, anywhere from Adam from Greenleaf Terrain to some 3D prints that we work with, Table War and other places like that for mats. So make sure you check out the links in the Silver Vault Lounge, use the discounts, and help bring your battlefield to life. We are ready for battle. Rawr, you've got a big monster.
Yes, just 1 big monster. The rest are just there to watch where it goes.
To teleport it places.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. So we're going to roll off, and winner is going to essentially pick. Now, I have a battle regiment and a champions like regiment with the Galician bodyguards or whatever. So that's going to be exciting. And do you have any special detachments, battalions?
No, I switched it round. It was going to be some sharpshooters to get the spawn of Chotek
To shoot my characters.
to shoot your guys, but that's not going to work anymore. So I guess I'll just battle reg it, and then Dread Saurian will be on its own.
Very cool. Okay. I rolled a 6.
Nice.
I will take this side, and I shall claim said territory by putting my my faction train, and then you, of course, will put your faction train. One of the cool things about the new Lizard book is you have two different, your little realm shaper engine. You have one for the starborn.
Little, don't do that.
It's a little, it's really small, it's tiny.
Be that guy.
It's like a little guy that you just put somewhere.
Yeah.
And then it does different things. In this case, it does the old rules because you're playing starborn.
That's right.
So you pick a piece of terrain, do mortal wounds to everything around it, etc., etc. So we'll come back after deployment before we dive into the game. We are back after deployment, and there's a big dinosaur on the table.
Yeah, boy.
Ah, look at it. Looks so cool. Right in the middle of the board. Just saying, that's my objective. Well, now we, since this isn't garrisonable anymore, you put most of your heroes back there.
Yeah, they're just chilling out. They're trying to attain lizard calm.
The little skink star priest and the new riders, the lancers, the lancers, and then of course your Saurus on all Scar Veteran.
Scar Veteran on Agrodon or Agrodon.
Nice.
One of them.
That was really cool. Of course, those are the older models, but we use what we have for now, and it's okay to use your models that you have done and collected and painted, and use them with the new stuff until you can rebase them or recollect them or whatever, right?
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of base cheating on my part, but
it's all
we're both
good.
happy with it.
So over here we put the 20 demonets to stop you from teleporting into my territory back here. The Fiends on the flank, we've got the Blissbarb Seekers here. Then we've got, of course, Lord Nimbus and his Twin Souls. All the Blissbarb Archers there. I feel like there's one target they can really target. Shalaxi Hellbane sees that there are two heroes on the flank and wants to go eat them. And then we've got my Lord of Pain and the Painbringers as well. Now, you did finish deploying first.
I did, just about.
Would you like to go first? Or would you like to allow me to get a double turn on you?
I think the possibility of being double turned is not outweighing the fact that you will just gun me down if I let you go first. So, yeah, I'll take first turn and see how close I can get to you.
Okay, so with that, it is Seraphon turn number 1. So I get 3 command points. You have your 2 command points.
I do. I then get to roll to see if I get 2 more. So on 4 ups, lickety split is going to give me absolutely nothing.
No more command points there.
Bit concerned because this is how the last game started.
So before any of the command points happen, I do get to move D3 of my units,
nice.
D6 inches. So I will get to move 3 units, D6 inches. So I'm going to start with the Blissbarb Archers. They're going to move 5 inches. They're just going to move back. Then, of course, we've got the Twin Souls and him. He's moving 1 inch, they're moving 5 inches. So we'll just move them. They're just going to move a little bit further back, make sure that Dread Saurian can't just charge me turn 1. So they've just moved like this, creating a bit of a gap. Okay.
Cowards.
They are not brave. They are Slaanesh followers. So hero phase stuff. Battle tactic first. We have to declare what our icon units are. I'm of course going to pick Shalaxi is going to be one of my icon units. I'm going to pick my Blissbarb Archers are going to be one of my icon units. And I'm going to pick the Lord of Pain will be one of my icon units as well.
Okay, so I'll match that. So we'll do Sheila as 1.
Yep.
Here's a question. Am I allowed to pick the stuff that's on the temple ship?
Let's see. The answer to that question is no. Has to be on the battlefield.
Never mind. So I will go with the 2 chairs. So the Skink Starseer and the Slan Starmaster.
The 2 lazy boys. Yes.
Yeah, with the hover aids.
They like in Wall-E, they're just like that. Awesome. Okay, so battle tactic and then heroic actions. Battle tactic.
Battle tactic is Cunning Manueve.
Who's going to try and do it?
Think the Starseer, Skink Starseer over here.
And he's got the Tunnel Master.
That is...
Or does your Slann have the Tunnel Master? Oh, I guess you could just teleport anybody with a Slann, right?
Well, yeah, the Starborn, there's just a teleport for everything anyway.
Yes.
He's got the relocation orb, and this guy is the Tunnel Master, so we got a lot of teleporting going on.
Yes, so you're going to pick him
Yes,
to try and do a cunning maneuver.
that's correct, yeah.
Okay. What is your heroic action?
Heroic action, I might do one of my new special ones.
Oh, fancy.
Cool, I'm going to go with, is it leadership?
Heroic leadership. Who's doing it?
We'll give it to this guy again. 'Cause
Okay.
He's going places.
He is definitely going places.
Yeah, he is. There we go.
There he is. He gets a free command point.
Sure.
Of course, Lord Nimbus, he is going to talk about himself. That's just like a classic when I'm playing. He's going to give a big, rambling, narcissistic speech.
Sure.
And everybody listens.
Everyone's so inspired.
Everybody's so just awestruck by his tales of everything he did to be awesome.
I just yelled.
That's right. Ah! There we go. And now we do some spells and things. Spell time.
So we're going to do 3 spells from Lickety Splits over here. We're going to start with Comic's Call, because of course we are. We would love to get, I don't know if it's changed actually, but it's a 10 is probably enough.
Very nice.
We needed a 7, and is it still special on a 10? Yeah. D6 units anywhere, D3 mortal wounds.
Ooh, very cool.
This many units.
5 with a comet coming
Woo!
down.
All right.
Blam, blam, blam.
We'll do these one at a time.
Cool.
This hero
Oh no, Lord Nimbus
takes 1.
takes, is it D3 each?
It's D3.
Okay, so 1 on him.
We're going to go Shalaxi, please.
Yep.
We'll take 1.
She takes 1 as well.
Okay, that's not going great. We'll crunch some into this unit here.
The Painbringers.
Oops. Oh, 3 on them.
Ooh, nasty, nasty.
Okay, I thought I was like, they have 4 wounds. That's 3. Right, these guys at the front here.
The Painbringers.
Sorry, I almost crushed you. That's
3 for them as well.
We like to hurt the little guys.
Crunch, yep.
And then 1 more, we will start to chew into these guys over here.
Ooh, the Fiends. Take 2. Okay, so that was not very nice at all. 4 up ward for Lord Nimbus. He's okay. And then I lose 1 and a half, so I have a wound left on one of them. I'll put a little token down. I lose 1 of them and 1 there. And Shalaxi does not have a shield, so she will take 1 as well. And then one of them has 2 wounds remaining.
Cool.
Ouchies. So a couple of things took wounds from a comet.
Yeah.
Ouchies.
Well, 5 comments by the sounds of things. That'll spell 1. We're next going to do Celestial Equilibrium.
Now, because you're running Starborn, every time you successfully manifest a spell, you get an additional Starborn point. You're up to 4 of your star points, or constellation points.
No, Cosmic Power now. So it was Celestial
fancy.
Conjuration points. It's now Cosmic Power points. Just to make it real easy. Not to be confused with the other CPs we have over here.
Contagion points, command points.
Yeah, exactly.
At least depravity points are not a CP.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we're going to do our second spell as Celestial Equilibrium. It's just going to basically make her cast better.
Cool.
So it'll be +1 to cast and unbind if I get a 6, which I do.
Hooray!
So they're good at cast.
Nice.
And
You have 1 more cast with the Slann.
yeah, I should say now actually, he's getting +2 to all of his magic related nonsense.
Because he is awesome.
Yes, and he's next to his awesome friend. And lastly but not leastly, we're going to do a new one, which is Teapoc's Beneficence.
Nice.
You can try and correct me on that. Range is 18 actually, so that might be a bad idea. Because everything's out of range, we're just going to Mystic Shield on the guard on a 5. Well, on a 3 on the dice. So there we go.
Nice. You get another cosmic super point.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh,
So
very
actually
cool.
up to
And you
6.
still have 2 more spells to go.
That's right.
Nice. The little Star Priest or Star Seer.
He sees the stars.
He does. What's he casting?
Cool. So we're going to try and drain magic, which is going to mean you have -1 on your unbinds and I get +1 on mine.
Nice.
That goes off on a 6. We're getting +0 to this, I think, which is fine. There's another success. So we're now on 7 cosmic power,
Very nice.
which is worryingly exciting.
That's very exciting.
And then we're going to hold an arcane bolt for later. So we'd love a 5 on the dice. Yeah, boy.
That's a 7, 8. I'm going to see if I'm within 30 with Shalaxi. If I am, I will use and try and unbind that. I am not within 30. So Shalaxi will have to just sit there and allow you to have another cosmic point.
Yes.
Ah, sad face. So with that, we're on to the movement phase. No? Oh yeah, you have one more thing to do.
Yeah, so I'm
or
going
a couple more things.
Use my once per battle tunnel master to get my...
Well, let's do hero phase. Let's just finish the hero phase. You've got your little cosmic attacky thing from the Realm Shaper engine. You got to pick a terrain piece, anywhere on the table. So at this point, it's that one or this one, really.
Yeah, I can pick
or you could pick this one as well. And then everything within that on a 4+ will take D3 mortals. Unless I'm far away, in which case it will be less than that. You're picking my faction terrain piece.
Yeah,
okay.
Out of spite.
Out of spite.
So roll for each of them individually. We'll start with these chaps.
See if Lord Nimbus is within 3. Oh, he very much is, it seems. Okay, so who are you rolling for first?
We'll roll for these guys in.
These guys.
Oh, sorry, Lord of Pain.
Lord of Pain first.
4 up.
He does not.
Next.
The Pain Bringers, they do not.
Okay.
Shalaxi Hellbane, she will take D3.
3.
Ooh, nasty, down to 12. 1, 2, 3. Blop, blop, blop. Cool.
And the scantily clad people.
The Blissbarb Archers will take.
Some.
Nice. 1. So I'll just kill the Homunculus.
We didn't like you
And
here anyway, and then you're...
the Lord of... Lord Nimbus.
Nah, he's good.
Ah, okay. So not terrible. That's the amount of mortal wounds that they do. I've done this to many people, so I can't feel bad about it. And with that, now start the movement phase. You're going to Tunnel Master him, and we'll come back after you've done your movements.
Sure.
Movement phase is over. Well, the Dread Saurian has just moved up, lumbering forward, ready to go eat some of these followers of Slaanesh. The flanking cavalry force has essentially advanced, run up the board to get close to the enemy. Then, of course, we have the teleporting in from the spaceship. Lizards with spaceships. It's hilarious. Just the concept alone is fantastic.
It's amazing they didn't make it to 40k, isn't it?
Right, yeah. So we've got the that teleported over with his Tunnel Master to get your cunning maneuver.
Yes.
Right? And then the Croxigors and the Saurus Warriors have used him as a icon or a celestial guiding point to come down to. And they're 9 inches away for those charges. The Dread Saurian is a little bit further. Okay, so... Ooh, time for... Do you have any shooting?
I do not have a single bit of shooting yet.
Excellent. So, yeah, you haven't been able to summon any shooting as of yet.
Yeah.
So, charge rolls.
Absolutely, here we go.
Where do you want to do some charges?
Absolutely everywhere.
Everywhere!
So they can't run and charge, so they're all done.
Yep.
Actually, in a second, they need to move an extra inch because they have a banner.
Nice.
Or a drum, whichever one it does.
Cool.
That's fine. So let's start off with some hot crocs into some fiends.
I like it.
I'll roll it here.
Need a 9.
That's cocked.
That's a 6.
Oh.
Yes, we will call that cocked. Ooh, they make it in. Come on, Croxigors.
So yeah, we knew they only needed a 9, so I'm just going to...
Here they come.
Slide up into your business.
Stompy, stompy, stompy. These are just regular Croxigors, not the war-torn born.
Yeah, they have not been forged by war.
They have not.
They simply observe it.
They do.
Cool, so we're going to do...
And help build things.
yeah.
Okay, Saurus. That's not going to be... Do you want to spend a command point to re-roll it? Or will you save the command point for the Dread Saurian?
Yeah, now you've said that, I really should have waited to see what the Dread Saurian did.
Spicy tamales, as we say in Mexico.
Where you're from.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, what do we need? Is that a 9 or a 10?
That's a 10.
That's a hot 10.
That's right. I pre-measured that before your movement phase.
Yeah, okay, the Saurus are going to stay there and just observe Lizard Calm. And,
observe the Zen. How Zen can a lizard be, though?
honestly,
Have you ever seen them in the sun doing push-ups?
Zen?
Yes, right. You win that time. You win that comment, sir.
No.
Dread Saurian.
Give me a 10.
No.
Okay, now
will you spend your command point?
I absolutely will. 'Cause
Ooh,
we
fancy.
need him to do something. before
Okay.
he goes
Does
down.
he make it into combat? Oh, he made made it. That's a 10. Here he comes, folks. Rum, 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 rum. Stomp it, stomp it, stomp it, stomp it, stomp it. Oh, sad
I
face.
get to do a fun hurt you on my charge as well.
That sounds very entertaining. Who are you going to hurt?
Each enemy unit in one, so...
Okay, that's both of them.
What's his real name?
Lord Nimbus.
Wait, what's his other real name?
You mean what unit is he?
Yeah, that's it.
He is a Lord of Hubris.
Hubris, that's how I just
Yeah.
So, if you're not a monster, it's D6 on a 2-up.
Who are you hitting first?
So first we'll go with Nimbus.
Nimbus! He gets
a 1,
hit.
So it will give D6
6
mortals.
on Lord Nimbus. He does have a 4-up ward. Let's try and keep him
So
alive.
3 probably.
He
There
takes 3. He has 2 remaining. And then the squad of Pain Twin Souls. Yep. Mm-hmm. They also will take some as well.
Also D6.
Nice.
Magic dice.
That's 3. Now, because you're within 3, I now have a 5-up ward.
Okay.
So 5-up ward, they will only take 1, which will kill the 1 there as well. Very nice. Well, I shall say, you first, please, which means the Dreadsaurus can only attack Lord Nimbus.
Oh, okay.
I will go ahead and use his 1 command point to give himself all-out defense.
Okay.
Yep. It's before he more than likely dies. And he will also give them the fight on death, but that is fine as well. Okay, Dreadsaurian, you can attack Lord of Hubris.
That's so kind of you.
You're very welcome.
So we're going to whip our tail back and forth, first of all. So we want a 4 on the hit.
That hits.
6. And we want a 3 on the wound. Which is
There's
a 3.
wound. What's the rend on this? Okay. So back up to, I think, a 4+. And Lord Nimbus is okay from the tail.
6 damage.
He does have a 5-up save, so thanks to the all-out defense, he's fine.
Okay. We got 3 jaw attacks. Now they're not.
Does he get a monstrous rampage?
Of course he does. Yeah, we should
Cool.
probably do that.
You should probably do that. Just remember that right now.
Cool. Let's see if we get
What do you want to do?
I'm going to stomp.
Who do you want to stomp?
Yeah. And then if I stomp Nimbus, does that mean that he wouldn't have done his nonsense?
Correct.
Cool, let's find out. So it's a 2-up, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 up to stomp Mr. Nimbus. He does. D3 mortal wounds. For 3. Oh, he only has 2 wounds remaining. So 4-up ward. Come on, Nimbus. Yay, he lives with 1.
Okay, cool.
Yes, good job, Mr. Nimbus. Good job.
Cool, I'm ready for... He's got 2 more attack profiles to go. Okay, so we've got 3 jaw attacks, which are not as special as they could be, because I went with the starborn. So we're hitting on 4s. No, we're not.
Nope, not today.
In that case, we'll go straight to the claws, where we get 6 attacks.
Very cool.
We're hitting on 2s, because we're not hurt at all yet.
I like it.
Of course there's a 1, that's fine.
Nice.
6 dice makes sense. And 3s to wound.
Okay, 3. What's the rend on these?
1 rend on this.
So 5-up saves, and what's the damage?
It's
5 damage?
2 damage each.
Oh, okay. Come on, Nimbus! No, he takes 4 damage in total. Will he survive? Ooh. Oh, and I forgot to give you a... sad. He will take 2, and he does die. But he almost survived an entire attack from a Dreadsaurian by himself. That would have been a story for the ages. Okay, so I'm going to count some points up there, and I will attack you back. Okay, I totally forgot the Twin Souls -1 attack bubble, which could have kept Mr. Nimbus alive. Too late, I'm not going to go back and change that. And I also forgot to offer you any depravity dice.
You don't want to offer me a cookie?
Not yet. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and use them. I have 3 command points, so I'm going to go ahead and give them an all-out attack for a command point. And I think I'm going to... Yeah, that's it. I'm just going to give them an all-out attack.
Yeah. Get some.
So hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s at rend 1. So I'd be 2 at rend 1, 2 damage.
Okay, that's 5 up. Nope.
I will offer you... Oh, You can either take a 6 or take a D3 mortal wounds.
So this offering that you're giving me is reducing how much damage?
It's 2 damage.
So it'll be 4 damage
Yep.
into my 35 wounds?
Yep.
I don't think I'm hungry.
No, you're not? Oh, well, I shall put these off to the side. The temptation of Slaanesh does mean I get to eat one, though. Ha ha ha! You refuse it, so you will take D3 additional mortal wounds in addition to the 4 damage.
Now, is this a spell?
No.
Okay, cool.
You take 3, so that's 7 wounds in total for refusing Slaanesh's blessing. Before I attack there, I'm attacking here. So before I actually fight with them, because I got excited, they have to fight first, because if not, they will die. So they will pile in. Boop, 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 like so. Okay, so this many pincer attacks, hitting on 3s. Nice. Then we have 3s to wound at -1. That is cocked. Cool. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -1 that are D3 damage each.
Okay, so Crookscores have a 4-up save. We're looking for a 5.
Nice. 5-up saves.
We've got 2, so 3 lots of 1.
3 go through. 3d3 damage. Rawr. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage on the Croxigores.
Okay, that's 1 dead and 1 very badly injured.
Okay. Got the little stingers, 3s to hit.
Oh my god.
Haha! Take that. Yeah, you better watch out.
That was a warning.
Aha! Awesome. So with that, you have your attacks back.
Yeah,
now fiends are -1 to hit and -1 to wound against them.
Gross.
Okay, Croxigores, what are you hitting on?
So, I actually need to do these separately because we've got 1 Moonstone Hammer and 1 Drakebite Maul. So this is the hammer on 3s and 3s.
So 4s and 4s.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. 4s to hit. Ooh, very nice.
So we don't have more models.
1 cocked.
Yes.
Yep. So 3 hit.
And 4s.
And 1 wound. What's the rend?
1 rend.
Okay, so does it save? Ooh, that's definitely... Nope. He goes through. How much damage?
It is 3 damage on
Ooh,
that.
okay. So 3, that'll kill 1 and put 1 wound on the next one.
Okay, now we're going for 5s and 4s.
Nice. So that's 2 hits.
2 hits that I don't deserve. And 4s.
Ooh, very nice.
So 1 rend again.
And how much damage on these? These are 2. Okay, perfect. So 4 damage in total, kills another, and leaves 1 at 3 left. Very fancy. Good old Croxigores coming in, do some fights. Yeah, that's it. And then your bites.
Oh yeah, I get to bite you on the
That's
bum.
right, bitey bites.
For each model within 1. So that's 1. And that's 2 models can do it, I think. Each time this unit fights, after all, is pick 1 enemy unit within 1.
Mhm.
Roll 3 dice for each model.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you get 6 dice.
No, each model, enemy model, I think.
And then on 6s, now the bites is mortals. So 6s do mortals, as they bite me good.
1 mortal wound.
Additional mortal wound here. Bloop. So down to 2 wounds remaining on the fiend.
Delicious.
I like it. So, with that bravery, they lost 2 models this turn, and they're -1 bravery.
Yes.
Because of the Dread Sorin. They're okay.
Cool.
And what's your bravery on them? 8s?
Don't think they can
7s?
fail. Bravery 7.
Cool.
And they lost 1 dude, so.
So
cannot
nothing
fail.
there. Let me see if these are within 3 here. I believe that you just pulled them into combat as well. So I guess they get to pile in and fight as well. And they did get pulled into combat. However, they only have 1-inch range, so they won't be able to get into combat with anything there. But that is a bit of a pain in the butt, because now all their archery shots will have to go into the Croxigores. Well, that is okay. So with that, it is the end of the Seraphon turn. Okay, so points. You hold 1.
I definitely hold 1.
You hold 2.
I think I do.
You hold more.
I do.
And you completed your battle tactic this turn with that cunning maneuver as well. So you will get your full points.
5, I believe.
Nice. None of your idle units killed any of my idle units. I don't have any depravity points, but with that, we move on to Slaanesh turn number 1. Start of the turn, so my heroic action will be a cunning maneuver. I will send my Lord of Pain to go and essentially contest this objective over here. And that's it. So that's what he's going to... Oh, no, because it has to be wholly outside my territory, right? So it'd have to be this one.
Okay.
So he will do a cunning maneuver, or do I just want to do eye for... I'm going to do eye for an eye. You killed something, I'm going to kill something. Let's keep it really simple and really straightforward and focus on killing stuff early on because you got really pressured in my zone. My heroic action, so I'm going to go ahead and do an offering to... The Lord of Pain's going to do an offering. So he gets +1 to wound. On a 2+, he does. He takes a mortal wound. Does he ignore it on a 4? He does not, so he takes 1 wound. Okay, so my heroic action is going to be heroic recovery on Shalaxi. And I believe she's a demon. So she regains 2. She goes back up to 14 wounds. Very nice. Good job, Shalaxi.
I'm just going to try and get a command point.
Okay, who's doing the command point?
Makes the most sense if I do him.
Okay, over here.
Yeah.
On a 4+, inspiring speech.
Here we go.
Heroic leadership.
Yay.
Nice. He is heroically leadershiped. Fine. Now it's spell casting time. I'm going to go for a flaming weapon on Shalaxi Hellbane. She does not cast that, and she will go ahead and try and cast the mirror. She does on an 8.
Let's unbind that, please.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an 8.
You need a +2 and +1 to unbind because of your special spells. Or is that only with him?
+3. No, it's so it's all of my. Oh no, it's a wizard other than the caster. Yeah, so it's just +2. So I need to get a 7 on the dice.
Mm-hmm.
Maths.
And you do. No mirror for me today. So let's dive into the movement phase. End of the movement phase. Shalaxi Hellbane moving up at full speed. A redeploy.
A very small redeploy.
Very small redeploy. Made an 8-inch charge a 9.
Yeah.
Still something, but Shalaxi can get in there if she rolls high enough to go and eat some monsters. Everything else, I might as well try and take down the Saurian. If I can, that'd be a lot of pressure off of my lines, and it sort of helps me get into that middle of the table. You have lots of summoning points. As soon as you start getting more, you'll be able to bring in units and things and stuff. So I want to try and put some pressure on you before you just bring in a bunch of stuff. And then we're just going to start doing some shooting around here as well. So we're going to start with the Blissbarb archers. They're going to go ahead, and 7 of them are going to shoot into the Croxigor, and 13 of them are going to shoot into the Dreadsaurian. I'm going to go ahead and use an all-out attack on them. So they're hitting on 3s and wounding on... No, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s at Rend 1 with all their attacks. Are you going to use a command point?
Yeah, I'm going to use all-out defense on the Crocs. Just try and keep them a little bit more alive.
Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So you have 7 of them hitting on 2s into the Croxigors. Okay. And then wounding on 3s thanks to the Homunculus. So that would be 6 at Rend 1. 6 saves at Rend 1 onto the Croxigors.
6 saves at Rend 1 and then +1, so back to a straight 4 up. Mm-hmm. And here we go.
You have 5 wounds left, and they all die. They're gone. That's my battle tactic. Nice. Get out of here, Croxigor. But most importantly, it frees up my Blissbarb Seekers, so they can now shoot at the Dreadsaurian. Awesome. 13 plus a Sergeant. Ooh, okay, let's do this. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s into your Dreadsaurian at Rend 1. Hitting on 2s. Let's go. Make it a pin cushion. Nice. Couple of misses. And wounding on 3s. Rawr. That's right. Bring it down. Make it feel the pain of Slaanesh. 18 saves at -1. This goes up to a 5-up.
That's right.
Okay.
And there's nothing I can do about that.
Okay. 5-ups.
Okay.
And you passed
5 of them.
So that's 13. I will offer you a 6 on one of them.
Are they 1 damage each?
They are 1 damage each.
Do I take D3 if I
You
don't
would take
accept
D3 mortal wounds if you so refuse, good sir.
Well, how can I refuse such an offer?
So you take 1 less. Chocolate.
Delicious.
But now
choices.
I get my first D6 depravity for 1. Oh, great. Good job.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
So you take 12 damage on the Dreadsaurian.
I'm just gonna...
Perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and do the Blissbarb Seekers, they're all going to shoot into your Dreadsaurian. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
You can stop.
5.
No.
Okay, let's see what they hit on. So they're doing 3s and 4s with -1 on the rend. Okay, so 3s hit. Nice. And 4s. Okay, there's 3 of them at rend 1.
Okay, that's 5 ups again.
I like it.
Yeah,
You take all 3, and now you have vectored agony on you, so your saves are at -1 for the rest of the turn, regardless of, in addition to rend, because
Rude.
they made you an additional -1 now. It's exciting.
We definitely hit the cut up and like Smog gets hit in the one scale
Yeah.
That doesn't have gold in it, or
Very
jewels.
Smaug.
That's right. Okay, so with that, let's dive into the charge phase. Oh no, she has a whip. Ooh, let's see what the whip does. Well then, let's dive into combats.
Yeah.
Charging phase. Well, we're going to start with this Demonette unit. It's just going to charge into Big Sorin.
I'd love it if they did.
7. Hooray. And then on this side, I'm not going to charge my Lord of Pain or the Painbringers in. He's got 13 wounds remaining. Try bring him down with some Demonettes, essentially. So let's see what they can do. Maybe I should charge the Pain... You know, I'll roll it. I'll roll it. Okay, so he goes 4. It's not really going to be enough to get down onto the terrain there. And so he's not going to go. They're going to stay put. So I'm going to go ahead with Shalaxi. She needs a 9 to get in. Oh, I saw that 6. And that is 1 command point getting used for a 8.
Yes! Sorry, I mean, I'm so sorry.
Close.
I'm so sorry.
So close. Okay, fabulous. So with that, it is charge time. Well, roar o'clock.
Yeah.
Do you want to do any shenanigans?
There's definitely going to be shenanigans. The question is going to be, do I want to try and do a small amount of damage, or do I want to stop you doing even better in melee?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, content is me thinking.
That's right.
We're gonna
Pace back and forth. Pace back and forth.
We're gonna yell at you. Whichever.
Okay. On a 3+.
3
On whom? The Demonettes or the Painbringers? The Twin Souls.
The Twin Souls can have it. It's the Demonettes
Okay.
that we're gonna get rid of.
Okay, 3 up.
Yeah.
It does. I cannot give them an all-out attack. Sad, because I really, really wanted to.
Okay, good. I did the right
I
thing.
really wanted to. Okay, so let's do some fighting. We're going to go ahead and let's just do these Demonettes. 15 of them. The Demonettes will be using the Paragons of Depravity or whatever, so every wound they do to your Saurus warrior or your Big Saurian will be a depravity point for me.
That's a lot.
So I do get 31 attacks hitting on 3s, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Triumph to give them +1 to wound. So we'll be using that today. So with that, it will be 3s and 3s. Of course, you do have Vector Agony, so you're down to a 5 up save, and the Rend 1 will be -1, so you'll have a 6 up against these.
Wets in Dinosaur.
3 ups, yeah. 3 ups to hit. Let's see if we can get some decent amount of hits here. I need to do 13 wounds to try kill you, which would be very spicy. I would be very, very happy if my Demonettes did the deed. And then because of the Inspired, the Triumph on 3s now to wound. So far, that's given me 1 additional one, which is nice. Sorry, I'm doing all of these like at a time just because I've got so many
you
dice
have
to
too
roll.
many attacks?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
poor
sorry.
you.
I actually did help quite a bit. So we got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that 14? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have 13 wounds?
Yeah, I've got 13 left.
Okay, so you need to pass 2 of them to survive. Okay, Dreadsaurian, will you get 1 final attack before you die?
Yes,
Are there
please.
2 6s in this?
There's 1.
Oh, just 1!
Do you want to offer me a 6?
No! Yes! No, he's going down! Bye-bye, big monster. Slaanesh says, death to the big monster.
Wow.
However,
As a last hurrah,
he's gonna bite me.
I'm going to whip my hair back and forth. So,
Okay.
these guys on a 4 up will take D3.
That is the death roll.
There's a 6!
Nice. D3 mortal wounds.
Just the
for
one.
1. 5 up ward against that. They are fine.
Okay, Demonettes.
Demonettes take, maybe. Ooh.
I've got all the 6s now, don't I?
There you did.
They take one.
One little demonite goes down as they eat the Dread Saurian.
Anyone else in 3?
Alive? No, because nobody else made it into the charge.
Sure.
Okay, 13 depravity, bring me up to 14 depravity points. However, I did leave 4 chocolates on the table.
Oh, so I've denied your...
Yeah, I've
By
totally
allowing myself
forgotten.
to die.
I totally forgotten your turn. But killing the Dread Saurian is very good. However, I don't know if I got any scoring. How many models do you have within 6 of this? So you have 6 to my 5, which means I don't actually have any points whatsoever. I just did my eye for an eye.
Yeah, you got 2 for eye for 9.
And I didn't get a Paragon, because they were not a Paragon unit, so they did not get an additional point for that. So far it's 5 points to 2 points to the Hedonites of Slaanesh as we move on to battle round number 2. So I really, really want the double turn right now. Can I get it and retain the momentum? I do. That is a 5. Slaanesh is pleased. It also means I'm going to be able to get some points this turn, which I'm very excited about. But without further ado, we're on to Slaanesh, turn 2. Let's see what Shalaxi Hellbane can do to this commander thing. Yeah, is that your general?
Yes.
Excellent. Shalaxi has a challenge. Well, the way is wide open, Slan. That's right. Okay, so battle tactics and all that stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna take a think real quick. So before we do any of that, I get to move D3 of my units D6 inches. So we're gonna go ahead and move 2 units D6 inches. I'm gonna move the demonettes. They're gonna move D6 inches. They can move 2, so they're just gonna kind of move up a little bit over here. I'm going to go ahead and move these archers, I think. Yeah, the archers want to move D6 inches. So they go 3. They're just gonna up that way. Cool. My battle tactic shall be Depraved Unity. I pick an objective I don't control, which will be this one, and I will get my objective at the end of the turn if that objective is contested by both a demon and a mortal unit of Slaanesh. So considering I have a decent amount of mortals and demons, I might as well. Helps me move forward, get some points. I'm excited to try that one out. So as for a heroic action, I'm going to go ahead and do a heroic recovery on Shalaxi, which she does, and she will heal 1. She's almost up to full again. 15 wounds out of 16. And what is your heroic action?
I think we're going to have a very fine hour over here because I'm worried for his health.
Trying to keep him alive. +1 save, let's go.
And +1 wound if that ever comes up.
That's right. I'm going to use one of my 2 command points to rally these fiends. 2 of them have gone down. On a 6, I can bring a fiend back. No, I cannot bring a fiend back. And now we do some spells. I'm going to go for Flaming Weapon on Shalaxi. She goes off on a 5, I believe.
Okay, so it's not yet been my hero phase. So
Nope,
I'm
you still have your specials. 2.
+3.
If you use that one.
Good point. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, yeah, +2, so I need to roll a 4 to beat you. Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, get out of here.
No Flaming Weapon. Okay, fine.
Another cosmic point.
Oh no! I'll try and do... I should just not cast any spells. I'm going to go ahead and try cast the Mirror. And that goes off on a 7.
So I would need a 6 on the dice to beat that. Get out of here.
You do, and another cosmic point. How many are you up to now?
11.
Oh my gosh. That's actually really good. I love it. So with that, let's move into the movement phase, and we'll come back once you see. So my plan is to send Shalaxi up here, fight them. My plan is to send basically everything else onto that objective. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Into the opening, the Slaanesh go. So the demonettes did run 11 inches up. If they roll high enough, they might go and fight the little blocker characters in the back by the temple. In the meantime, I moved up. You redeployed the Saurus, only 1 inch though. So they did almost got to protect the little skink priest. And then everything else moved up. So I'm contesting this objective right now with a demon and a mortal unit as well. I've got the rest of my units ready to move up and potentially do some damage. And of course, Shalaxi Hellbane can see your general and is very excited to go fight your general. So let's see. Let's see what happens with that. I'm really excited. I've never used her, so this is the first time using her. Let's see what she does. But the fact that I can now move around the table, I don't have to worry about the big Saurus. I killed it a lot faster than I thought I would, to be honest.
You killed it exactly as fast as I thought you were going to.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Every game I've used it, it's been a lot of fun to run up the board and just die at the feet of the things that it was charging.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess once you focus on it, right, it just kind of goes down. Well, with that, let's go into my shooting phase. So before I run away into the abyss, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot this unit here. So I'm going to do 3 of them into the Saurus Warriors and 2 of them into your Skink Priest.
Okay.
The Sergeant will go into the Skink Priest.
So, gonna all-out defense on the Skink, because, as I said, really scared for this guy.
So you're down to 1 command point?
Yep, and I'll probably use that in the combat phase. But
So we're going to use 3 into the Saurus, so hitting on 3s, hitting on 4s. 2 at rend 1 into the Saurus.
So they've got a cool new ability where if they are in my terrain or they're contesting an objective, they get an extra +1 to save. So these will be 3 ups. The rend is
1.
So that is back to 4s.
Nice.
Save 1, take 1.
Cool. So you'll take 1 damage and vectored pain or agony, which means your save is now -1. They do have 2. So they're cool. And now into your Skink Priest or Starseer and 4s. 2 saves at rend 1 into him as well.
Okay, so it would be a 4 up with +2 -1. It's a 3. That's 2 saves.
He's okay. So the vectored agony does not go off on him. Whew. And now we do all my archers, and they're all shooting into the Saurus.
Right.
All of my dice. Now, because my Lord of Pain is contesting an objective, I get +1 to hit, +1 to wound. Okay, so hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s with a bazillion shots. I'm just going to roll all of them. Oh, looky. Let's go. Hitting on 2s, super exciting. Nice. And wounding on 3s, thanks to their little homunculus, or the Lord of Pain as well. So decent amount there. Nice. So 17 wounds. You do have the -1 from vectored agony and -1 rend. So 3 up goes to a 4 up, goes to a 5 up. 5 up saves.
Pretty damn good.
You rolled some good dice there.
We've got...
Not terrible. Nicely done.
I did not deserve that.
That's
6,
fine.
7,
It's good.
8.
Keeps it spicy.
8 go through.
8 go through, so that'll kill
4 dead boys.
4, and 1 has taken a wound. I'm going to shoot my little whip at your character there. How many shots? 5. Look out, sir. So 4s. 3s. 2 at rend 1.
All right.
Rend 1.
5 ups. Saves 1, takes 1.
Damage goes through. Ha-ha!
Ouch, my bum.
Whoosh. It is now charge phase time. Let's do Shalaxi Hellbane. Hooray! Shalaxi moving over there. So let's do the Demonites. They're just going to roll, see how far they go. They get +1 to this. Nice. That's a 7. The Twin Souls. Nice. So they moved really far up. They're going to basically engage both of those units. Then we're going to try to get the Painbringers up there with an 8. Oh, that's a little far. I don't think, oh no, that's definitely more than 8. I'm not going to use my command points, going to keep them nice and close. You still have potentially bringing stuff in with summoning and whatnot, so I want to keep it nice and spicy. So this doesn't have to do anything. This has nothing to do with my battle tactic, which means this is the most important part of this whole turn, so I'm going to go ahead and fight with the Demonettes first. The Demonettes have piled in. Let's roll a bunch of dice. I'm not going to use an all-out attack.
I'm not going to use all that defense.
Okay. You want to keep him alive, don't you?
Yeah.
I see your plan.
We can always summon more warriors, but we can't summon
true.
more Starseers.
That is very true. So 19 Demonettes. Whew. Okay, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. I already used my Triumph, which was a well-placed Triumph to kill a Saurian, Grand Saurian monster. Ta-da! Nice. She's doing a Monstrous Rampage, by the way, before I forget. On a 3+, she's gonna stomp you, I think. 2+. Does 3 mortal wounds.
Ouch. Okay.
Stomp. Okay, and then 4s to wound with my demonettes. Oh, okay, not as many as I would have hoped at all. Oh, sad. 7 wounds. Look at that. Woo! That's when I wish I had my inspired. Oh no! 7 at 5 ups.
Yes.
Okay.
So 6 lots of 1, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, that's...
So 3 more will go down. And there are 3 remaining. Okay, so your attack's next. Who do you want to pick?
Wellity. I know I'm not going to kill Shalaxi in one go. I know that I don't want my Starseer to get hurt. And you're going to hit them next. So I guess the Saurus try and thin out those guys before they fight? Or given that I know that my Scar Veteran's going to die, he could try and get some angry into there. So I don't... Are these 3 Twin Souls, how... Are they going to kill a hero in one go?
So they have 2 attacks each. Hit on 3s, wound on 2 4s. And then they do 2 damage at rend 1.
2 damage is okay. Interesting.
So you are going to attack with the lizards.
Yes, we're just going to swing around and try and get these... Oh, am I based... So I have to stay there?
You have to kind of pile in towards the closest enemy, essentially.
So I go into
try and get in.
And still swing that way?
What's the range?
Great question. 1 in.
And then this guy was over here like this.
I can still pile them in from that though, right?
I think technically you can, but because he's close to him, I think it's to the unit, not the model. So he would have to pile in. Yeah.
So that works, and that.
And then your range is 1 inch. So base to base, you won't be able to fight because they're more than an inch.
Okay, fine.
Bigger.
So I'll have to send 2 of them that way.
Yep, 2 into the demonettes.
Yeah, okay.
And 1, so he'll just stay there then, so he can fight there or whatever.
No,
Cool.
He's the only one that can reach over. This is the one that.
Right. Okay, so you are -1 attack thanks to my Twin Souls. I will remember that rule this time.
Okay, and that's -1 to everything?
To every attack profile they have.
Right, okay, cool. Fine, so we'll do the 4s and 3s into these guys first.
Yep.
We get 2 lots of hits, and...
1.
-1.
Cool. Demonette says, I'm dead.
Okay.
Ah.
Squish.
Dead Demonette. Cool.
And then... This is into the Twin Souls. 1.
I will offer you a chocolate.
Yeah, I'll take a chocolate.
You'll take a chocolate? Excellent. Oh, there you go. You get a second hit into my Twin Souls. But Slaanesh gives me...
Another 1!
Ah, sad. I'm up to...
Take the chocolate every time.
Sad face.
Take the chocolate.
Sad face.
Right. Winning on 3s for these 2.
Okay.
And they both, so 1 rend on those 2. This is the Twin Souls.
Into the Twin Souls. Okay, onto the Twin Souls. I think only 1 goes through. And then 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 up ward. Takes a single wound on a Twin Soul. And for my depravity, I'm going to go ahead and pick Shalaxi. She's going to pick your Scar Veteran. Yeah, I might get a couple of extra 4 up to 4 additional depravity points there, so that'll be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and whip these guys. On a 2+, they'll suffer -1 attack. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and do Killing Stroke. So Shalaxi has to attack that here with everything, but its piercing blades basically is 6 damage instead of D3 + 3. Well, let's start with Soul Piercer. Hitting on 3s. Nice. Wounding on 2s. That's a wound. At rend 3?
Rend 3?
What?
That's disgusting.
That's filthy.
Well, I can't do anything about that, can I?
Do you have a 4-up?
Yep.
Aha! Takes 6 damage.
Just straight 6.
Stab.
Why? See ya.
Just so you know, you wanted to play Shalaxi. You wanted me to play her. I don't even know what she does. That's pretty cool. Now I do. So Shalaxi is going to stay right where she is. Awesome. Good job. And I will get 4 depravity points, bring my total to 19 depravity. All of other attacks are wasted. Her claws and stuff. Okay, you get to pick somebody to fight now.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be able to do their stuff later, so we'll focus on...
Priest.
The star.
Okay, here we go. We've got 2 attacks. -1 to hit, though, because I am Slaanesh. And I'm more fancy-like.
And you're so depraved.
I am.
So, to be hitting on 5s, winning on 3s. I'm not expecting a lot from this. Okay.
Hit one time.
3s. Nah.
Sad.
Never mind.
Okay, so with that, I will fight with my twin souls.
Yeah.
So I have to do 1 into the source and 2 into your priest. And I will be spending my 1 command point on an all-out attack.
I will respond in kind with an all-out defense.
On your
on
Skink
this-
Priest.
yeah, yes,
Okay, very nice. Okay, let's do this guy. Into those Source Warriors on 2s. 2 hits. On 4s. Nothing.
Boop, boop.
And into your little priest. 2s. And 4s. Just 1 at rend 1.
So that's a 3 up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Yeah, boy.
He is okay. And now, the little horsies.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it turns out new models are good. So we've got 5s and 4s on their spears.
There's a -1 to hit and -1 to wound Shalaxi. So nothing hit.
No hits.
I will offer you
Will you?
a 6. Here's a chocolate. Here, why don't you have a delicious chocolate?
Now that you've offered it, I'm going to get hurt if I don't. So I'll take
Yummy.
one of your silly chocolates.
And Slaanesh gives me 1
Is that the 3rd one for that?
Oh no.
Go straight to horny jail. You're doing it wrong.
Silly depravity points. You wound? Didn't wound. Okay. Yes, good.
Okay, now we're going to rip and tear.
Yep. So this is
4s
6
and 4s.
attacks, 4s to hit, 2 hits, and 4s to wound. Connects to -1. The little rips and tears are actually 2 damage. They're pretty
And
spicy.
also -2 ramp.
Yeah, it's really neat. 4s and 4s. 1.
1 and -2.
Hurrah! Ooh, Shalaxi is excited that she murdered your general. No more free command points for you. Okay, so that is it at the end. You do owe me a bravery test here. They lost 7. And I didn't see any rule that says you're immune to modifiers to leadership anymore. I don't think, unless cold blood is a thing. Let's check.
There's no bravery stuff.
Okay, so it's, I believe my demons are -1 leadership against you, but let me just check that. I have no negatives. So your leadership is, I think, 8 on Saurus, because they're got good leadership, bravery 8.
Yeah, they would be 9, but you killed the...
Hooray. So bravery 8, and you've lost 7.
All
Ooh,
right!
They hold the line. Well done. So at the end of the turn, I do hold that objective.
Yeah, that's
I
yours.
do hold this objective. So that is hold 1, hold 2, hold more. And I successfully did my Slaanesh battle tactic with both demons and mortals coming together as one to take that point from the enemy.
When to become one.
So that is a 5-point turn, which is great after my 2-point turn. 7 points to 5 points, moving on to turn number 2 for the Seraphon. So hero phase stuff, you get on a 4+ for, I believe it's Star Seer and your Slann.
Just he gets to roll, it's not...
Oh, it's 2 of them, okay.
So 4 ups give me command points, which I really need there.
One command point, which brings your grand total up to 1.
And then I've got 1, 2, 3, giving me 3 more. I'm going to have to get another dice.
Nice, you're up to 13 special points.
14 conjuration. Which
14
is
of them.
Almost
Ooh, fancy.
enough, but I need to cast some spells, and then I might be able to do some summoning.
Nice. Battle tactic will be...
Okay, Celestial Obliteration. So I need to destroy a unit that I pick with wounds or mortal wounds done by spells.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick these poor twin souls over here.
There are 5 wounds in there with a 5-up ward.
And
Okay.
I've got 5 spells. So if I can do average of 1, I'll be able to get rid of them. Yeah, that's my battle tactic. And then heroic action, I would love to get a command point. which
Who's
I do.
doing it?
And I will just use those for later when I'm getting hurt.
Who's doing it?
Oh, good point. We should probably put it on the skink.
Okay, so he's got an additional one that he can use.
Yeah.
My battle tactic, okay, let's do that. My battle tactic will be a heroic... No, I'm going to do a heroic willpower. It'll be on my Lord of Pain, so he can try and stop a spell.
3 inches though.
Hero phase stuff.
Yeah, so we're thinking about, or I'm thinking about, Realm Shaper Engine.
Mhm.
It would be great to try this one, but I think you're a little bit too far away. So we're
Well, you can measure it if you want. Yep.
Yeah, sure, thanks, man. Yeah, nah, I don't think even if you're being generous, that really touches anyone. So we're going to go with this rock over here.
This again, that's all 3 of these units.
Yeah, so we've got 4 up.
Lord of Pain.
does take
Ooh.
D3.
Nation of the
Just the
Earth.
one.
4 up board. He's okay.
Fine. This group here
The pain.
does take
Oh no.
2.
2 more, so 1 more goes down, and 1 takes a wound.
Are they within 3?
They definitely are.
Okay.
And
Nope, never
they
mind.
do not get hit as they avoid the crazy rocks thrown at them. What is next?
So this Slan is
Yep.
going to cast 3 spells. The first thing it's going to do is to do Celestial Equilibrium. Everything has Celestia in it. Forgive me if I get it wrong. He's going to try and make his casting better.
Cool.
And we would love a... It's either a 6 or 7. I'll check. Once
He
I
gets
roll
plus
it.
2 to this, right?
He does, so that is an 8. It's definitely going.
I'm going to try and stop it with Shalaxi Hellbane. I need a 9. Oh no, not today.
Okay, so that's another success. That goes up by
Yep.
1. Okay, and now we're going to do Stellar Tempest. I need an 8. He's got an extra 6 inches on his cast because of the Astrolith Bearer. It's going on the Twin Souls. We know how that's going to work. It's getting plus 2 to this. Kills it.
What does this do?
This does mortal wounds for diddly-doo. Roll a number of dice equal to the number of models. 5 up mortal wound.
Alright, so 3 5-ups.
It'd be great if I did.
1 5-up,
Okay.
5 up board. 1 Twin Soul goes down. Ah, there are 2 remaining.
Cool. I'd love to roll an 8, but I only need to roll a 5 to cast it. This is Comet's Call.
That's not going off. No comet here. No
chocolates
rerolls.
either.
No
Okay.
chocolates either. That just doesn't happen. Totally forgot to roll the bites here, so we're going to roll the 3 bites into the Twin Souls on
Doesn't matter.
none of those. Can't change what happened.
It was written.
Okay, so now the little Star Seer, the Skink Seer,
Yes.
in his special chair.
He is first of all going to cast Cosmic Crush.
Nice.
Has a casting value of 7, so he only needs to roll a 6 on the dice because he got buffed.
Nice.
Gets it with a 10 total.
And what does this do?
This is going to hurt you again. So, pick 1 enemy unit within range and visible, definitely both. Roll a number of dice equal to the number of models in that unit, which is now only 2. For each roll that equals or exceeds the save characteristic, you suffer a mortal wound.
So they have a 5-up save.
Okay. Oh man.
So 5-ups. So that's really good into like heavily armored targets.
Yeah, but not these guys.
Nope, they don't have as heavy armor as the Mirmordesh Painbringers. They have lighter, more like jumpy armor.
Okay, I'm really just farming cosmic power points at this point, so I'd love to roll a 6 on the dice, which I don't get.
What does that do?
So it would have meant you can't make ward rolls, which you're not making anyway.
Oh, okay. Like ward saves, you mean?
Yeah. They'd
Ooh,
be
you can pick a
turns off.
unit to turn off ward
Yes.
saves? Oh, that's really good. That's nasty. I'm glad that didn't go off.
It's called Celestial Doom.
Ooh, is that just him that can cast it?
That's his.
Does he have a version of it?
No.
Okay, good. Because my army gets ward saves army-wide once my depravity points gets high enough. So that'd be a very good spell to have.
Yeah, let's see if I'm alive in turn 3 to do it again.
So with that, it is the end of the hero phase, I believe. No? You still have
So
stuff?
I can summon now.
Oh, it happens in the hero phase.
Yeah. So
Very
I've
neat.
got 17 points,
Ooh.
which is enough to
Bring something.
a spawn of Chotek.
Is that 16?
Yeah, so I go down to
Nice.
1.
That's awesome.
I can bring it within 12 of a cosmic node, which is basically wizards and realm shaper engines.
Yep.
And the astrolith. And outside of 9 of you, which I'll do now.
I like it. So summoning happens end of movement. So we're going to go ahead and do movement, and then the summoning shall happen. But it does mean that we can, move the locusts around to where you want it, and then it kind of comes in.
Actually works better that way, yeah.
There you go. So with that, movement phase for the Seraphon.
I forgot a thing. So, the Aggrodon guys, they have a new mechanic called Rage, Primal Rage, something like that. So at the end of the combat phase, their Rageometer goes up by 1 if they're still within 3 inches of an enemy. So these guys are at Rage 1, and I add the Rage number to the number of attacks they have in combat.
Cool.
Yeah,
So the more protracted the combat, the more angry they get.
that's right.
Ooh, I have to get out of that combat fast. Before,
Don't worry, she will leave.
Summoning time.
Yeah.
So wholly within 12 inches of one of your spellcasters, or the Astrolith Bearer, or the Big Pyramid, and 9 inches away from me. But the spawn has basically a shooting attack, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can choose a profile now, so you can do one
Nice.
big glob at 24 inches or lots of little globs at 12 inches.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds exciting. The spawn of Chotek has arrived.
Yeah, so they count as one model now, and it's just one 8 wound unit. Again, it should be a bigger base, but if I just keep them like that, that'll be about the right size.
Yep, makes sense.
Cool. We go to shooting.
Let's do it. Now you have shooting.
Yeah, I have my 1 shooting.
Exciting. But you are down to 1 celestial summoning point. Shooting at Shalaxi Hellbane.
Yeah, a little bit messed up with the measurement because I probably should have put a stream of fire into a little blob of guys. But we're going to do a glob of flame acid, which is just words at this point. We need a 5, and
Because of my -1 to hit.
yes,
Hits
okay.
on a 6.
So
Very nice.
2s to wound. So
Very
now
cool.
we should be able to get through.
So that is a wound roll. What's the rend on these?
It's 2 red.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, Shalaxi, what's the damage?
D6.
Okay. And she will take it.
Okay.
D6 damage on Shalaxi. 4 damage. Bring it down
No
to
damage.
11 wounds remaining.
But wait, there's more. So her save is now -1 worse.
Okay, same as my thing. Cool.
Yeah.
So she has -1 to her save now as you corrode her save. Neat. Shooting phase over. Charging.
Absolutely
They ran, they can't do anything. Only thing you could potentially charge is here.
not.
Do you want to charge that in? Stabby stab, stabby stab.
Can it get in there?
I know, if you roll,
it's
you
just
can
it-
you can roll it and see if it's worth measuring if you want. You don't have to.
So I can, if it's
But
good
you
for the
could.
miss, it's good for the gambler. So 9, so that's a 10-inch charge.
Maybe an 11.
3 to
You have to
there,
be, yeah.
7 to there. Yeah. 7, 3. All right, we'll try it. Yeah.
Let's do it. The little spawn of Chotek's like spit. Nam 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 nam.
Nah,
Does
7.
not make it. Don't want to use your 1 command point. No, you only have.
one of my 2 command
One of your 2 command points for that?
Roll for a 10.
I don't know.
For a 10 though.
It's up to you.
It's got to do something. Sure, why not?
Let's go, little spawn.
It might not be right.
Try
but
and eat
it's-
Shalaxi Hellbane. Close,
close.
but no cigar. So I'm going to go ahead and roll on a 2+. You suffer -1 attack. So it'll offset your rage spawn, which is
It's
good.
number of attacks.
Yes, all your attacks go -1 now because of my little whip. Whoosh.
Ah.
And you get to pick somebody to fight first.
Yeah, we're absolutely going to put those Agrodon in, guys. They're all going to reverse in, apparently, but we like it like that.
Yep.
And we're angry, but we've also been whipped, which
Makes sense.
you would have thought that made them angrier.
That's usually how that works. And Shalaxi Hellbane is going to roar at you, though. So she's going to... roar. She'll roar. Yeah. No, she does not roar. So you can use
All out attack.
command point on them. All-out attack would be pointless because I'm -2 to hit. So the -2 will offset your -1. 1 from her little cloak and 1 for being a Hedonites of Slaanesh with 12 or more depravity points.
Well, that saved me a command point. Thank
there
you
you
very
go.
much.
You're very welcome. Okay, I will use my 1 command point to all-out defense Shalaxi to try and get us safe against some of these attacks.
And may I ask, am I still -1 to wound?
You are.
Okay, in that case, this will be 5s and 4s on the spears.
Yep. So 5s to hit.
We got,
So you've got
3, 4.
Not
hits.
bad, okay. And then 4s to wound
That's right.
with the -1, which is cool. I will
one.
offer you a 6.
I will absolutely take
You
it.
will definitely take a 6. Okay, so that's 2 wounds. And Slaanesh says, ooh, I tripled it. 3 of them. Nice. Of course, you're enjoying your next chocolate.
I'm probably last.
And I have offered this unit, I believe, 3 dice now. 2 dice now.
2 dice.
2 dice now. So they've been, because that's my battle strategy. Grand strategy is to offer 1 unit 6 depravity dice over the course of a game. Okay, so I owe you 2 6-up saves on Shalaxi.
Yes, please.
Nope, she takes 2 damage, down to 9 remaining. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, these are 4s and 4s with the -1/-1.
That's right.
Hey, I've already offered you dice. And these are 2 damage each from these new models. Oh, so nice. They hit really hard.
Yeah, 2 damage to rend is
It's pretty good. Oh! Rend 2?
Yep.
6s. So he's got 9. So I could fail. If I pass 1, I live. Come on, Shalaxi. Come on, Shalaxi. Yes! He lives with 1! Yes, good. Good, Slaanesh is pleased. Slaanesh is very pleased. They don't have any bites or anything like that. So now I get to pick something to fight. Let's go ahead and fight with these demonettes. Okay, so we're just not going to roll the dice there. The demonettes murder that unit.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're just going to stay right where they are. Your little priesty priest gets to fight.
5s and 3s on his rubbish. Yeah, never mind.
Cocked. We've been calling those cocked all games, so.
Okay, cool.
All right, there you go. And now my 2 twin souls are going to fight ya. Needing 3s to hit you. Oh, yes. Needing, no, you don't have your crazy shenanigans now. That's 3 at rend 1.
Can they all have defense at this point?
Nope.
Whoops.
You can. Let's say you spend it, because you want to keep him alive. You've been trying to keep him alive the whole time.
Yeah.
Plus, it's his command point, and it's the last thing you're going to do.
Yeah.
So you get +1, -1. So just his regular save.
Times how many, sorry?
3 of them at 2 damage each.
Oh no. Okay, 4 ups, please. There's 1.
I will offer you a 6.
I will absolutely eat that chocolate.
Yummy chocolate. Oh, yes, yes, enjoy.
So that's just 2 damage.
That's only 2 damage. But Slaanesh gives me 4 depravity points.
It's getting higher.
Bringing my up to the next threshold. So now on 6s to hit, I will do a mortal wound in addition to damage in close combat. And that's just in time to let Shalaxi Hellbane do her attack. So she does have her Soul Piercer, hitting on 3s. Only 1 hit. Wounding on 2s. At rend 3, apparently.
Yikes. I'm not sure I have a save. I don't have a save, sir.
Okay, so that is D3 plus 3 damage. She will do 5 damage.
No!
Dead. Then 2 of these, 3s to hit. And 3s to wound from the Impaling Claws. 2 at rend 2.
Okay, get 2 6-ups from this.
These are 2 damage.
Oh,
Ooh.
man.
So that's 4 damage in
Yeah.
total, just because she is relatively wounded.
That's 1 hurt dinosaur.
There you go. I like it. That is the end of your turn.
Still within 3. We're still angry.
So if I leave combat, does that reset to 0?
It does, yes.
Okay, cool. Good to know. However, you could double turn me, and then that gets real spicy.
And then I might have a chance.
There you go.
I don't think I score any points.
Well, you do hold this objective still. I
cool.
haven't taken that away from you since before you were there. So you get 1 for hold 1. You do have a few. So you hold 2. Okay. So you do hold more, but you didn't get your battle tactic.
No,
so you get 3 points, bringing your total up to 8 to 7, keeping the game really, really close. And with that, it is the end of battle round number 2.
Yep.
Big roll here.
Biggest roll of the game.
Okay.
Pretty much decides it.
I rolled a 3. Yes. I will retain the initiative. Thank you very much. And Slaanesh is pleased. Battle round number 3. Slaanesh turn 3. Okay, time to tighten the noose. So before we gain our command points, D3 of my units, that's 2, will move. So I'm going to go ahead and move my Lord of Pain 4 inches. I'm just going to move up forward, and the Painbringers are going to move up 4 as well. Jump, jump, jump. So they're going to just move up, get involved in the fight. Excellent. My battle tactic will be gaining momentum. So at the end of the turn, I will have to hold more objectives, and the unit I want to pick to kill is the little skink guy. So let's try kill him and hold more objectives. That's my battle tactic. My heroic action is going to be a heroic recovery on my Lord of Pain. He fails. He does not have Bravery 10. Nope, not even close. What about you?
I'm going to try the same thing on the skink just to delay you as much as possible.
You can't when they're engaged.
Oh, well then I
Yes.
won't do that. We'll go for another command point.
Okay,
Yeah.
who's doing it?
The skink.
And now it's on a 2+, because your general has been slain.
Oh, sick. Well then, yeah, I'll do it on him so he can try and all that defense himself.
Yep, he does. He has an additional command point, bring your total up to 3. But one of them has to be him. Okay, so with that, let's dive into some spells. As much as I'd like to cast, she's not casting because she could, if she rolls Snake Eyes, she's dead. So, not gonna cast, not even gonna risk it.
Coward.
No, that's fine. It's fine. You can call me anything you want. I want her to fight one last time before she dies. But with that, we'll just dive into the movement phase, I guess, and see what we can pull off. I'm in a really good position, I'm not going to lie. Like, you know, I'm going to try and, like, kill that. I'm going to try to run in. My archers are just going to do their thing. And I do have 20, like, a bunch of points. I might summon something, but we'll see if I can summon anything. I'm going to spend one of my 2 command points, however, to rally the fiends again. This is 2 for 2. On a 6, I bring a fiend back. Yeah!
Nice.
Rally a fiend. Excellent. I didn't hear no bell. That's exactly how that works. And now we'll do movement. And we'll come back after the movement phase. There we go. After movement. Ta-ta! So the fiends, after the nice rally there, have decided they're going to go try and eat a skink. Nice run roll for all 3 of these units. These 2 can run and still shoot. That's pretty cool. And just getting wholly within 12 inches of my Lord of Pain to make sure they get +1 hit, +1 a wound. It's such a silly rule. I was saying that earlier. It's just so strong. But I'm going to use it and abuse it because I'm Slaanesh and I don't like playing fair. And then over here, I do have Shalaxi, who's on her last legs. She only has 2 of them. Yeah, her 1 leg. And we'll start with shooting there. I'm going to go ahead and use her whip. D6 shots, 2 hits, 3s. Yes. Sad. Fine, be that way. We're just going to go ahead and shoot all these bliss barbs. So I'm going to do 2 bliss barbs in the sergeant into him if I'm within range. Actually, let me check range. I think they only have a 12-inch. So I only have 1 within range, and they're not wholly within 12 of him. So, because 2 of them, their butts are out. So I just have 1 shooting there, and 4 of them shooting into your guard. So 1 into your Slann priest. It is rend 1 if you want to use any strats or anything. And by strats, I mean command.
It's going to be going into the guard, so no.
Oh, this is into your little skink.
Oh, this is this guy?
Yeah.
In the shooting phase?
Yep.
No.
Okay. Hitting on 3s. And winning on 4s. Nothing.
I made the right choice by accident.
And then 4 of them into your temple guard. Hitting on 3s. Much better. Just interrupt me if you wanted to use anything. 4s to wound. So that would be 5 at rend 1.
Okay, I just need to check there because the way that the bodyguard thing has changed, so I need to look up which order of things.
Oh, I'm just shooting at the temple guard. So they're just taking hits.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They don't have to
So
do anything,
5.
do they?
Yeah, no,
Right.
I'm not shooting at your other guys. I can't because you're.
Yeah,
I think if they're battle line. If not, it doesn't matter. I need to kill the guard though.
So these will be 3 ups. Oh, rend 1, so 4 ups.
Mm-hmm. And then they have a 6-up ward as well.
Yeah. So
3 go through. I will offer you a chocolate.
Yeah, I think at this point, why would I take the damage? Like, honestly.
Yummy chocolate. And I will get 3 more depravity points. Yes, the pile of depravity continues. So you just take, so one of those was a 6 now. So then a 6-up ward.
Right, okay. So
yep, it's only 2.
2 6-ups.
Nope.
Neither.
I kill 1 Saurus guard.
Yay!
Blink. And of course now they have -1 to their saves until the end of my turn. Kind of like your salamander does. Neat. Then we have the Bliss Barb Archers. They are going to do 2 of them. 3 of them are actually going to shoot into that Skink Priest if I have range, and then everybody else into the Temple Guard. They do have +1 hit, +1 wound. So 3 of them on 2s to hit, and on 3s to wound. That's 4 at rend 1 into your little priest.
Okay, rend 1 will mean he's a 5-up. Still not going to do it.
Cool. And he takes 3 more wounds.
Okay.
And then 17 into the Temple Guard. Let's do this. Brah! Hitting on 2s. Brah! And more. Brah! And more. Nice. And now on 3s, thanks to the little homunculus that they have. These are rend 1. Technically, sort of rend 2 now because of the vectored agony, which is really cool. One of my favorite little rules as well. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20 saves at Rend 2, basically, taking them to a 5 up.
That's a lot of saves. Right, so sorry, one more time. Rend is?
Well, 1 Rend, and then your -1 from your save.
Right, okay.
So 4 up to 5 up.
Gross. Okay.
20 saves.
So we'll take out the 6s and 5s.
Yep.
Of which there's an okay amount, probably
Okay.
mathematically correct. And then all of these are 6-ups.
That's right. Good old ward saves. The Astrolith Bearer tries to look into the stars to save his friends.
Dead, 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 dead.
Dead, 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 dead. And now it's time for the charge phase. Let's go ahead and do my Lord of Pain. 4 inches. He's just gonna hop into the Slann.
I didn't like that sentence.
He is. He's gonna hop along, Mr. Frog. Ha! Get it? Because you're a toad.
Yes, your banter is riveting.
Ha ha! You can all unsubscribe now.
It's all my fault.
And then we'll go for the Demonettes. They get +1 to this. So they go 5. They're just gonna ride in the Astrolith Bearer. Then we're gonna go for the Pain Bringers. They go 7. I'm just gonna go into the Slann as well. Oh. There we go. Hop in. Just, yeah, get in, get on in, fight, fight. Good job. Okay. And then the Fiends are going to charge into this little guy over here. Hooray!
Yeah, they are.
They're definitely. No, they're just going to stay on this side right here. Just like that. Nice. And with that, let's do some specialty stuffs. So Shalaxi is going to try and make you -1 attack. You are. And now Shalaxi is going to stomp you. On a 2+. Hooray! D3 mortal wounds. She does 2 mortal wounds, killing the 1 and putting 1 at taking 1 wound. And now I will attack with Shalaxi. I will spend my last command point on an all-out attack. And we'll go ahead and start with the Soul Piercer.
I would like to all-out defense.
Okay.
I can.
Yep.
Thank you. Because
problem.
I feel like even with all-out defense over here, he did.
Okay, the Soul Piercer. Hitting on 2s now with an all-out attack. Ooh, both hit. Wounding on 2s now. That will be 2 at Rend 3.
Okay, so we started a 4.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 7. I've all-out defense, so that's a 6.
Okay.
Any other nonsense?
Nope.
Great. So
I just have 2 more attacks after this.
Of course you do.
And 6s.
Nah, mate.
So 2, that's 6 plus 4. 10 damage from the Soul Piercer.
Carry the what? Yeah.
Nom! Excellent. How many wounds on an Astrolith Bearer, by the way?
Astrolith Bearer, that's a great question. I think it's 6. We'll quickly flick to that page.
I'm going to, for my depravity stuff, I'm going to pick my Lord of Pain hitting your Slann. That's going to be my depravity target for the turn. So now you get to swing with someone.
Yes. Whatever I do is the wrong choice here. So I'm just going to use the Slann because he's the biggest.
Okay.
there's literally nothing that doesn't lead to bad things here. So I get 6 attacks, 3s and 3s. What nonsense are you doing to me here?
I have no nonsense. You're just -1 to hit me across the board.
That sounds like some nonsense.
That is definitely nonsense.
So 4s and 3s on these 6 attacks.
Yep.
And I'll go. Can I go into the pain? I can.
You can definitely go into the pain. He does bounce mortal wounds back at you, but yes.
Cool. I'm not doing any of them, so that's fine. So
I will offer you a chocolate.
take it.
Chocolate. There you go.
Am I going to end up in an oven at the end of this game?
Chocolate. I'm gonna bake you like the witch in the forest from Hansel and Gretel. And now Slaanesh says, I can have, the temptation is getting larger. I'm 34 depravity dice in. Okay, so now to wound.
Yep, so I need some 3s here.
Oh, you did get a 3rd hit because I offered you a 6 and you took it.
Then I'll roll it.
3s, what's the rend?
Rend is 1 on those 3.
Is there multiple damage?
It's 1, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, just 1.
So, saves? It's rend 1, so at least 1 goes through. I think he has a 4. Let me just check. He has a 4, so he takes 1 damage. On a 4 up, he bounces back immortal to you. Nope, he takes 1 wound. Blup. Down to 3.
Okay.
My attack's back. I'm just going to go ahead and attack you with fiends. Nah, let's go over here and attack. The demonettes are going to swing everything at this astrolith bearer. 18 demonettes. Fighting for their lives here. Fighting for glory of Slaanesh.
They're just fighting for the kick of it.
They are
no
now.
stress.
They're just having a ton of fun at this point. Hitting on 3s because lots of attacks. That having that triumph is quite handy for them. Winning on 4s at Rend 1. Okay. 10 minus 1 into your astrolith bearer. He has 6 wounds, 7 wounds, 8 wounds?
6 wounds.
Okay.
Let me just...
And they've just surrounded him, just cutting him up while the Slann is faithfully fighting away the pain bringers in the Lord of Pain.
Okay, we've got 5 ups on this poor bugger. Okay, we saved 2 of them.
That's 8 that have gone through.
Yep, so...
6 ups.
I'd like to get 3. I won't.
1. Close, but no cigar.
So there, I don't know if it's a relic or something, but it means 5 up instead of 6 up on his ability, which would have been so good.
There is a relic that he can take, like an artifact?
Something like that, yeah. It's a relic
Interesting.
or
So you can spend cosmic power points to increase the ward to a 5 up.
Yeah, it's really cool. As well as being able to summon, you also use that cosmic stuff.
To do like cool abilities.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 of them.
That is very...
Yeah, it's really cool.
Very neat. However, the demonettes have cut him down in cold, cackling laughs.
Yeet.
Little skink priest.
That's my only option, huh?
That's right. You are -1 to hit and -1 to wound against my fiends.
So this is going to be 5s and 4s, so let's watch me miss. There we go.
Okay. And now we'll go ahead and do this one here. 1 attack, 1 left there. I'm going to start with the Twin Souls. So 3 attacks. And blah. Hitting on 3s, winning on 4s. 1 at Rend 1.
5 up.
That's 2 damage if it goes through. No. Blah. Oh no! The Slann must be teleported back to the ship. The little skink died. Of course, there's the spawn and stuff. Okay, now it's Lord of Pain time. Let's just Lord of Pain this. Hitting on 3s plus 3s to hit and 3s to wound. Sure. The Twin Souls will attack you, which means you're gonna all out defense.
Yes, please.
Okay, 3s to hit. That's a mortal. In addition, so you 1 mortal so far, 3s to wound, and that would be 6 at -1.
Okay, so
plus
6
a mortal.
Straight saves because he's all that defensed.
Yep.
I'll roll it and then work out whether it's a 4 or a 3. So it's not going to matter for them.
Yep.
It won't matter for them.
Yep.
Let's find out what these are.
So he takes 4 plus a mortal.
Ouch, that's 5.
Down to 4 remaining. And with that, it is the end of the Hedonites' turn. Well in control of this game, let's say. I will get another 5 points. However, my Paragon didn't kill a Paragon unit, I don't think. Okay. Cool.
These guys were
They were not Paragons, no. Okay, and that is that. On to your turn.
What's left of it?
What's left of it? Let's try and do some spells, and then we'll probably wrap it up and do like a post-game.
Cool. So I'll do eye for an eye.
Yep.
So we're gonna get rid of Shalaxi with the Jotek. I feel like I can do a single wound.
Well, she's going to heroically recover, so it might be more than 1.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I'll still choose it. And then heroic action. He will have his best day ever, just in case.
Okay.
Sorry, it's his finest hour.
There you go. So finest hour, I will go ahead and use my Lord of Pain to fight in the hero phase. No, that's not what I'm doing. I have to heroically recover. What am I doing? I do fail. That is a fail. Shalaxi, you're definitely dying. You have a couple of spells and stuff.
Yep, I got a couple of spells and they're up to no good. I'm going to cast Comet's Call, because why wouldn't you? I'm not getting an extra +1 now, so he's only +1 to cast. So we need a 7 normally, so it'll be a 6 on the dice.
That does not go off. No comet today.
No comments for me. Okay, we're going to try Stellar Tempest. Which
Ooh,
does very
that's on
much
an
go off
11.
On an 11, and it does some mortal wounds.
So out of spite, you're picking my Blissbarb Archers.
Yes, I'm going to roll 21 dice. 5 ups do mortal wounds.
I like it. And I'm 2 away from being able to have a ward save against this. So close,
Oh, man.
yet so far.
My heart bleeds for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are we rerolling that?
Yep.
Okay.
We've been calling those cocktail game. 7. Okay. So 7 do go down.
Oh, sorry, there's one more. That was 20. So 21.
Nice. 8 die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them just evaporate in a tempest storm. One more spelly spell.
Yeah, I'm going to give myself a 4-up ward.
Okay. Ooh, that's cool.
Maybe. Yeah.
Goes off on a 8.
8, yeah.
I'm going to try and stop it with Shalaxi. Nearly a 9. Oh, so close.
Not quite.
So now you're back up to 4 celestial
4,
points.
Which I don't think is enough to do the thing I wanted, but sometimes in life a little rain must fall. Cool, so then we'll move to the movement phase.
Yep.
We are moving over here in the hope that maybe the archers ignore me.
Good luck.
I also probably should fall back to at least make you work for it. So I'm going to fall him back up because he can fly.
You want to make sure you stay outside of 6 inches of my Lord of Pain, because he can pile in and fight within 6 inches of the enemy.
Yeah, I will do it this way.
I totally forgot he does mortal wounds when he charges as well. There you go. Well, actually, that's probably... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend my 1 command point. I'm going to just redeploy him. And move him 2 inches forward, please.
No! I'll refuse.
Yes, yes. I'm coming to get you. I want to fight you, Slan. Rolling to hit with the salamander using the 1 big glob of goo.
It's a 5. Do you want to offer me a chocolate?
I will. Yay! Would you take a chocolate?
No. Yeah.
Yes? Mmm, yummy
you.
chocolate.
Thank you for your pity candy.
And Slaanesh says I can have 5 depravity points. Yes, I have a 5-up ward now. Yay! I'm up to 39 depravity points. Okay, now you have to wound me.
Yeah, I just need to not roll that number that we hate.
Oh, good thing you didn't say it. What's the rend on this?
-2 rend, and whatever happens, you
Okay.
are a -1 to save now.
Okay, 6 up. Dun 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 dun. No. How much damage?
It's D6.
Okay,
So he's
okay.
dead.
I have a ward save now.
Oh yeah, sorry, forget.
Because Slaanesh's blessings, 4. 5 up, say. Let's do these one at a time because it's exciting. Number 1.
Oh my god.
Ooh, we begin. Number 2. Ooh, ooh. Number 3. Yes.
Get off my table!
Come on, Shalaxi! No!
I almost wanted it to happen. So
You got her. Ah, sad. That is your eye for an eye complete.
Yay, points.
And your shooting phase has come to its conclusion. Okay, so I'm going to pile it into you. Bloop. 6 inches. That's my Griff, the super feathery thingy. He flies and can jump around and is really annoying, which actually meant that charge would have happened because I forgot he flies. Oh man, my brain is disconnected today. Effing chat for my brain. You get to fight me first, however, because it is your turn. Sorry, I get to pile in and attack because that's my activation.
Yeah, don't rob yourself.
Ah, well, you know. 3s. That's a mortal wound.
Uh-oh.
3s. And 3 saves at -1.
Did my ward go off?
Yes.
Then I get a 4 up against that mortal. Let's do that. Never mind.
Nope.
And then
3 saves at
-1. So that's 5 up.
You do have your finest hour up.
I do, so 4 ups.
That's 2 of them.
And then
I will
damage.
offer you a chocolate.
I'll take it.
There's another chocolate for you.
Damage is already done. I'm just getting chocolate at this point.
I know, it's the Pavlovian conditioning. So you take 2 damage plus your you get a 4-up ward, right, as well, against those?
I've got 4-up ward against mortals, which was the one I failed.
Oh,
So
okay.
the mortal has gone through, but then I've got 1 failed save of damage.
2 damage.
That's 3, which is 8. He's dead anyway.
Oh, because he's got 9 wounds in total.
Then
So he has one wound left.
Yeah, you're
You did accept Slaanesh's temptations. 5 more.
Is there another level? Like, how
No,
does it go?
it's just if I spend 36 and I have a bunch in the bank, then it's easier for me to get to my buffs again. Right. So it's nice to have all those buffs. I'm up to 44. Yay.
Okay. Agreed.
You get to fight me back though now, because technically now you get to activate.
Technically.
Actually.
Technically.
I hope I roll badly then. Right. So 4s.
2 hits. Oh, because of the -1 to hit.
Then 3s. I'd like a 2 or a 1, please.
Okay.
What is it? Whatever.
Is it Rend 1?
It is red 1.
Okay, so 5 ups. Oh no.
Am I dead?
No, I passed both my saves.
Oh, excellent.
So you don't take any damage back.
Yay! Everyone wins.
Okay, and with that is the end of your turn. You do hold 1 point.
I do.
You did successfully do your battle tactic.
I did.
That's
3
3 points, bringing you up to 11 points to my 12 points. Now the game has flipped finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
And with that, we're going to call it a game, and we'll hop into a post game.
Vault members and paid YouTube members. Don't forget, we got more Age of Sigmar at the links down below. It's going to be my Fyreslayers taking on Laz and the Lumineth Realm Lords. You can check that out at the links below. If you are a Vault member or a paid YouTube member, and if you're not, you can always try the Vault for free for a 7-day trial. Watch the game, and hey, if you don't want to stick around, you can just cancel. It's easy as that. Just give it a try. Now enjoy the post game.
And that's the post game. Awkward left-handed fist bump. So, the game. Where did it all go wrong?
In the list building stage.
You wanted to try all the new fun stuff.
Exactly, and I'm so glad I did, because there's other stuff we haven't even seen, which if we've got time to talk about, I want to, because it's really cool. I wanted to get the Dreadsorian out, but we know that she's terrible for the points, because she dies turn 1, because everyone goes, a big monster, kill it with fire. It's also, so I chose the grand strategy of trying to do all of the Seraphon ones, which is furthering the great plan, something like that. And I couldn't do most of them once Sheila was dead anyway. And then I failed some of them. And I think there's only 6 options. So once you failed 2, that's out. Also, you killed a lot of stuff. It would have been real nice to get these fiends dead, because then that would have denied you the battle tactic over there. The Croxals might have still been alive. Maybe they went into the Blissbar Archers. Maybe. If I'd chosen to put the Dreadsorian this way to go have a conversation with Shalaxi, maybe I got a battle tactic out of that and broke this. What was that doing, by the way?
So that just, I have a special thing where a hero can, on a 2+ get +1 to wound until my next hero phase with it, take a mortal, so it does like a sacrifice. Other than that, it just counts as a summoning focus.
Right, cool.
So I can summon stuff within 12 of it.
Yeah, I think because I needed space for the Dreadsorian, this needed to be further away to be better. I rolled really well on my spell, so I can't blame bad rolls, because I actually rolled pretty well. I don't think the spawn of... they needed to nerf the salamanders, because they've been broken for a long time. It definitely is, I think, worse. It's definitely more coherent to use, and it makes more sense as a unit. It's a shame the Razordons are gone, they're just not in the book. Same with the Sunblood. Cries a single dinosaur tear. Maybe I should have waited to put the Skin Cow all in his lonesome. I thought the Crocscores might protect him a little bit better. Warriors are cool now.
They were very tough to kill.
Yeah.
They took a lot of work.
And yeah, I think because I only had 1 set of 10, if you're fielding a foot unit, like a Coatl's Claw version, that was another thing as well. For this list, it probably would have been better to go Coatl's Claw than Dracothian Tail, but I like to jump things around. It's just fun.
Coatl's Claw is my favorite.
Yeah. I'm a Thunder Lizard guy before this book, but now this book is out, I think I'm
even more?
Yeah. Back into it, because there's There's so many cool stuff. Those little bite nibbles as well feel good. Both Croxagores have good use in them. The Engine of the Gods, you get to choose the thing you want and power it up every turn as well. And of course you want to bring some more monsters in. So yeah, I think even with a rubbish list, I managed to, because it was on the end of turn 3, it was 11-12. So even sucking, there's still stuff that they can do and keep you alive for a little bit.
Yeah, you were able to get a lot of pressure, and it took me that double turn was huge. Me being able to get you, bring down the Saurian, and then push in. It was the gamble, but that was the gamble.
Yeah, and you being 1 point ahead even after a double turn, I don't hate it. And this Cosmic Power, it works a lot better than it used to. It's got more utility in it, and getting the points is easier to do, and there's fewer of them, so you're not going, I need 35 points and I have to roll D3s the whole time. Lots of stuff I love. Yeah, those are some of the mistakes. Again, the internet will always tell you where you went wrong.
Yeah, so let us know if you did notice anything. First time we're playing some of these. I'm still learning the Slaanesh stuff. Shalaxi Hellbend, by the way, was a lot more fun than I expected.
She's great, right?
I wish she had a shield. She's modeled with the whip instead of the shield.
Yeah.
So, but the shield for the 5-up board, I feel, would just be better, just in general, to keep her alive longer, because she doesn't have the Sinistrous Hand, so she can't heal up to 6 wounds, by killing stuff, where the regular Keeper Secret can heal. But that AP3 super stabby thing was awesome.
Yeah, man.
So killy.
The Agrodon stuff are really cool. The range ability, again, if you run a list of a Scar Veteran with 3 lots of 10 of them, that's huge, especially if they all go into the same, if you're going into a Maw Crusher or a Kragnos or whatever, that's really, really tight. But yeah, that Shalaxi Hellbane, I love the model. I've never, it's money, time, and inclination to get a list, but they're really cool. And the whip's just more Slaanesh, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Shield is not as kinky as... yeah.
That was really fun. Other than that, thanks for coming down for a game. This was very entertaining. Of course, if you'd like to challenge any of us at MiniWarGaming to a game, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge and set up a game. Come, hang out, play some games, and roll some dice. Without further ado, thanks for coming in. And don't forget, everyone, happy wargaming. Bye.
Bye.